Yo guys, what's going on? Got some BT4 action for you guys today. Now this is going to be a really fun deck, a really awesome deck. I think is going to be pretty competitive, and it will have the potential to compete with green. I don't know. We'll see about that. But this is a Metal Garurumon slash purple option card build. I'm basically just, turboing Metal Garurumon, Lilithmon, Plutomon, and all these cards that just give you a lot of advantage for playing the good option cards that purple has access to. I'm going up against green at the top there. Now, I'll probably do a whole, like, separate video on, like, why I think green is going to be, like, basically tier 0, or, like, one of the best decks. But you guys will, like, kind of see in a moment. But anyways, he's playing green. He just set up a Mimi there and then Digivolved into Lalamon, I believe, and that is a Digi-Burst support card, so whenever that Digimon is actually trashed by Digi-Burst, you get to add it back to your hand, so nice recyclability. But yeah, you guys will see just how difficult like this matchup can be and just how oppressive green can be, how much memory they can cheat every single turn with things like hidden potential. Now they have access to like some crazy cards. They've got access to Nidhoggmon. I don't know how you pronounce it. If you know how to properly pronounce that guy's name, let me know in the comments. So that guy, as well as both Chaosmons, both the yellow and the black one. So yeah, so lots of crazy cards, and then just so many free like advantage cards. Like they have lots of 1-cost champions, lots of 0-cost ultimates, basically. So anyways, yeah, like I said, I'll probably do a video on that. But anyways, so I'm playing this purple deck. I've got a Lady Devimon set up, and looking to maybe Digivolve into Metal Garurumon. Now, unfortunately, he did only leave me with 2, so I can't like Metal Garurumon and then Digivolve. Well, like Digivolve into that and then like play some option cards. But that Metal Garurumon, in case you don't know, this is the promo one. It is in Japanese. I apologize. I didn't have like an English proxy for this. But it basically has the Digi-Burst 2 effect, where you can detach 2 of the materials, or whatever, trash the sources, and activate a 7 or lower option card from your hand for free, for no cost. So that's really nice. It's also not once per turn, so you can use it multiple times if you do happen to have as many materials as possible. You know, if you have like that full 4, then you can activate it twice. So I've got Trump Sword, I've got Nailbone. Nailbone's a new card out of the starter deck. It lets you revive a level 3 and a level 4 purple from your hand. So anyways, I'm going to set that up. He didn't have hidden potential, thank God, because he did actually drop that Hercules Kabuterimon. That card is an absolute monster. I'm just going to get rid of that immediately. I'm just going to use Metal Garurumon's effect and then Trump Sword it away, which is awesome because it costed me nothing. Like, I just got rewarded for Digivolving this Metal Garurumon. I think this is a very powerful mega that purple has access to, and is probably going to be seeing play in like every purple deck. Unless you're just like not running option cards. But anyways, so then I'm going to attack with that. I brought out my Devimon, so I've at least got a blocker. That is the starter deck Devimon. Playing him because he is a 1-cost as opposed to Vilemon, who's a 2. Now, you'll see later on in this video why like Vilemon was like a good option. I might like have gotten away with some of the plays I did if I had Vilemon as opposed to the 5,000 Devimon. Okay, also, this Mega Kabuterimon is actually bonkers. Like, I read its effect. I had to read it like 3 times because I was like, wait, hold on. So you're telling me every time you attack or kill a Digimon, you get to trash one of my security? You're basically getting like a security attack +1, basically. Like, if you have the underneath Hercules, like, you know, you'll hit me with a piercing for 2. So anyways, that's crazy, by the way. So yeah, I'm just going to attack. I'm putting him down very low on security. However, I don't have another Trump Sword, so if I did have a Trump Sword, I would absolutely just get rid of that guy immediately, because the thing is, like, he's already got Mimi, so he's guaranteed the 3 every single turn, and if he drops Hidden Potential, and puts down, like, you know, one of those very troublesome megas, I'm so screwed. So I was anticipating a Hercules Kabuterimon, and which is fine. Like, I was like, all right, I'll sacrifice, you know, my Metal Garurumon is done display, or, you know, if I wanted to, I could just block it. He is going to rest that Mimi to bring out Terriermon. So I can't actually, like, this kind of gets around, like, Lilithmon and, like, other memory gaining effects, so I actually just, like, have to hard play option cards. Like, I mean, I could use, like, Metal Garurumon's effect if he had materials, but anyways, he's going to Now this is the thing, Green, just with that one rookie that he like, by the way, it was like he put in the raising area this turn, so it's kind of crazy that immediately he has an ultimate from that. He was able to Digivolve for 1 and then Digivolve for 0 with Blossomon, and that's what I was saying is like, the memory management is just so ridiculous in this deck. So I was expecting Hercules Kabuterimon, not this absolute behemoth of a card. Nidhoggmon, basically it arrests all of my Digimon, right? It has Digi-Burst 4 when you Digivolve it. So you know you discard everything, you rest all of my Digimon with 5,000 or lower, and then everything that is currently rested, regardless of if it was rested by Nidhoggmon's effect, goes to the bottom of the deck. So he just got rid of 3 of my Digimon, like literally my whole field for absolutely like, well, I don't want to say free, like it was a 5 cost, but like really, I just think this deck is so ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm just going to swing on his last security. So that does put him at 0 security. All I need is 1 direct attack to win this, and I'm going to Chimeramon away his Blossomon, because at that point I'm like, all right, I am giving him 7 memory. However, if he puts down a Hercules Kabuterimon, I'm screwed. Like, there's just no coming back for that, because he'll be able to rest both of my Digimon, get rid of my whole field. So yeah, I decided to give him that much memory, and this is the thing, is like, even if you give Green 1 memory, like you'll see later on, like he has the Mimi right now, so he's guaranteed 3, but even if you give them 1 memory, they can still do some crazy shit. Like, it's just not even fair. So then he's going to Needle Spray me, which is essentially Flower Cannon. Like, it has the same effect, you suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. I think the security effect is different though. But yeah, so he's just going to rest my Chimeramon, and then attack over, and then play the Terriermon. So maybe he's playing around Lilithmon or anything like that. So playing that for 3. So unfortunately, he does have the blocker, so I can't win right now. And it looks like he might have just made a comeback. So I'm going to flip over the Demi-Meramon, Digivolve into Gabumon. And here's the thing, with only 1 memory, I'm just like, alright, let's Digivolve Lady Devimon, cycle through my deck, and then that way, you know, I have the Metal Garurumon in case he, you know, like, unless he drops a Hercules Kabuterimon, I should be fine. And then otherwise, you know, I've got a Chimeramon and a Devimon for next turn. I could, you know, Devimon on top of the Gabumon, get rid of anything I want. And then maybe Chimeramon as well, like again, if I had to. But so he is going to unrest the Nidhoggmon. And then this was an interesting interesting choice that I have not like actually seen. I'm not sure if we'll see this like in a lot of green builds in the future, but anyway, he's going to Digivolve into that Kokuamon or whatever, which gives, like, it is a 1 cost for a rookie, which kind of sucks, and like you don't want to play because it's a 4 to play, so it's like bad in both regards, but its effect lets you gain a security attack +1. So yeah, he is just going to bring out a couple of Digimon. He's got a Mega Kabuterimon on field now, so I literally, like, putting me at 1, I just can't do much. Like, I've got a bunch of rookies in my hand. I could maybe, you know, Grizzly Wing something back. But it's just not enough. Like, I literally just need bodies on the field, because at this point, I can't get rid of all of his crazy monsters. I just need to, like, attack once and be done with this game. So he's just going to, you know, unrest his stuff, and then I'm leaving him with 6 memory. So, like I said, leaving your opponent with that much memory is like a terrible decision, honestly, but just sometimes you really just have no other choice. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, so he's going to Digivolve into Lilymon. This is the new starter deck Lilymon, I believe. But when it's Digivolve, you get to reveal the top 5, which is unusual. A lot of cards usually only reveal the top 3, but you get to add a level 6 or higher, I believe, so 6 or 7 Digimon, doesn't matter the color, to your hand. So he actually added the Chaosmon, and at that point I was like, dude, I'm so effed. Like, now he can just, like, you know, he could attack with some of his Digimon, maybe with the Mega Kabuterimon, maybe with Lilymon, but he can just, like, Digivolve into Chaosmon for 6, and then blow up both of my Digimon. Now, this is what I was talking about. So he hidden potentials for 0, right? He pays 0 for the option card, pays 0 for the Digimon, gets rid of my whole field, and now has a 13,000 level 6 on the field. I just don't see how that's fair. But alright, anyways, enough of me, like, complaining about this. So he's going to play the Yoshi, which is a newer, I think that was recently revealed out of BT4. And she's very interesting because she's the only card to my knowledge that allows for Digi-Egg recursion. So basically, one played Yoshi allows you to put one of your Digi-Eggs back into your raising area. And then the crazy thing is that with Yoshi and Mimi, like you can put that egg back, and then Mimi you can just hatch it immediately. So it's just absolutely crazy the combos you can do with all these new green support cards that are coming out in BT4. So then he's just going to Digivolve into that Lalamon and then play a Terriermon. Why not? Just prevent me from doing anything. I've got 3 memory. He has 6 Digimon in play. I just have a lone Gabumon on my field. So what can we do, boys? Not really anything. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to scoop it up. I could maybe like Grizzly Wings and then like attack, or I could like back for Revenge and then attack just to get like just to bait out his blocker, but either way, I'm not going to be able to attack him multiple times. So that's going to be game 1. So yeah, my opponent made a crazy comeback, and just shows you how powerful green can be. So I'm going to start and then Digivolve into Gabumon, setting up for any champion plays. Hopefully if I do draw one, then I can, go champion, go Lady Devimon, then Metal Garurumon afterwards, and then play that Tapirmon. He's going to Digivolve into that Cirque Electronic dude, whatever his name is, Kokuamon, I think, and then play a Terriermon straight from his hand, so leaving me at 1. I'm just going to start swinging. Might as well, he has no blockers. I'm going to attack. Tapirmon's going to die. Draw 1. Awesome, got a Devimon. I could probably just play that. Yeah, I'm just going to, well, not play it, sorry, Digivolve that. And then draw 1, so then awesome. Now I've got both Lady Devimon, if I do have enough memory, and then Skull Meramon if I feel like I want to conserve a little bit, and then I don't really care about that effect. But then, yeah, so I've got the Devimon, and then if he does, now here's the thing, is that green is crazy here in the sense that, like, he has 2 rookies on the field and 1 memory. He could legitimately, like, go for a mega play within 1 turn with 1 memory. So, fortunately, that didn't actually happen. He just played the Mimi. But now he is guaranteed the 3 memory every single turn. But I also am starting with 3 memory. So that is nice. I don't have any rookies, so not going to be able to do anything with the Demi Meramon. But hopefully Lady Devimon can get me some awesome draws. So drew 3, because 1 off the Digivolution and then 2 off of her effect. Discarded 2, and then Digivolved into that Metal Garurumon. And now I'm set up if I want to Necrophobia, if I want to Grizzly Wings or anything, I'll be able to do that. So he's just going to hard play a Mega Kabuterimon. So, I'm thinking maybe he braked, or he was just like lacking a level 4 because he just played that straight from his hand. So now, awesome, I've got 4 memory to work with. The thing is that I could use Metal Garurumon's effect, but using it with a 2 cost option card is like it doesn't feel optimal. I'd rather like Necrophobia is fine. I don't think I have any ultimates in trash right now. Maybe I do, but I didn't activate it, whatever. But it's really optimal if you have like Trump Sword, because I mean you're getting Trump Sword for free, right? Why would you not want that? But yeah, so I'm just going to attack and run into the Blossomon there, and then what can I do here? I could Digivolve, yep. So I'm going to Digivolve into Devimon in case he wants to do any shenanigans later on. And then since he does have the Mimi, he's going to be guaranteed that 3. So I'm thinking Tapirmon might just be the play here. And then that way I'll have like 3 attacks next turn, maybe 4 if I want to attack with Devimon. And unless he puts out a blocker, he is going to be in serious trouble. So hopefully I'll be able to deal with whatever he does Digivolve into. Now, if he does Digivolve into Hercules, like maybe if he has hidden potential, that could be a pain, but luckily my Metal Garurumon does have the Vengeance. So if he's willing to sacrifice, like if he's willing to trade, I'm cool with that, because I've got lots of cards in hand. I've got, Tapirmon's in play too, so I can draw off of those. But he is just going to Digivolve Stingmon and then Digivolve Blossomon by arresting itself. And maybe thinking on what he can do. And then, yep, so he is going to Digivolve Hercules Kabuterimon. Now, resting it is fine. It actually, does play around Trump Sword, which is unfortunate. I just drew it, and I'm like, oh, shit, it can only, work on active Digimon. So not actually going to be able to do that. However, I do have the Devimon. So maybe he just didn't have a block or whatever, so I'm just going to, sacrifice my Devimon and then kill his Hercules, which is awesome value, and then draw 3 off of both the Gabumon and the Demi Meramon, discarding 2 cards. I discarded a Grizzly Wing and something else, I think. And then now I'm just going to start attacking. I could... Oh, no. I'm going to Trump... Yeah. So I'm going to Trump Sword his or not his Hercules. All these Kabuterimon. All these damn bugs. I'm going to Trump Sword the Mega Kabuterimon just so, like, I don't have to worry about anything. And now I'm going to Necrophobia back my Lady Devimon, probably. So in that way, I can, Lilithmon next turn. Or probably this turn actually, and then just get some cards for free, and then have that awesome and inherited effect. So I'm just going to start swinging, and then draw one off the Tapirmon, draw one off the other Tapirmon, and now at this point, again, my opponent is down to 0 security, but I'm in a much better position now, much more secure position. I did give him 2 memory, but I am getting, double cards back from the trash. I've got Grizzly Wings and a Trump Sword in case he tries to do anything, but he is just going to scoop it up. So this is game 3. We are 1 apiece, and then I'm going to go second. I was about to say I'm going to start, but I'm literally being dumbass. So he is going to start with that Kokuamon. Again, a little bit scary. Like, it's bad because, like, that's his only action for the turn, right? He just has the rookie, but even though it costs him a lot to play that rookie or to digivolve that rookie, they can make it up. Green can, like, it doesn't matter that he paid 1 for the rookie because he's going to pay 1 for the champion, 0 for the ultimate, probably 0 for the mega. So it's like really still good. So we're going to see another Kabuterimon, another Mega Kabuterimon played. I didn't actually have a rookie last turn, but awesome, I drew into the Gabumon, and then that led me into the Tapirmon. So I've got the Devimon in case something happens. I've got 2 Devimon actually, and then I could probably just play a Tapirmon here. That might be good, and then that would set me up for Chimeramon maybe. However, yeah, I don't know that could have been a better play if I would have like played Tapirmon and then waited a turn and then played Chimeramon, because then maybe he would have left his Mega Kabuterimon, or I could kill like the other thing. But in this sense, I wanted to go for well, what's it called? Metal Garurumon. Yeah, I want to go for Metal Garurumon because I do have the Trump Sword. So it's like paying for, do I want to pay for Chimeramon like immediately, or do I want to wait a turn and like pay for Metal Garurumon and then not pay for the Trump Sword. So luckily for me, I don't have to even worry about that because he attacked with the I keep saying Hercules, the freaking Mega Kabuterimon, and ran into a Metal Garurumon. So he actually just killed himself. And then he has a, what's it called, a Sunflowmon in the raising area there. That is the one that I think has Digi-Burst too, and then it lets you, one of your opponent's Digimon that is rested doesn't become active the next turn. So pretty decent effect. I think that's like a mini Puppetmon kind of, but just, without the high memory cost. But yeah, I'm going to just Digivolve into Metal Garurumon. So got me set up with a Trump Sword in case he tries anything that I don't like. Also got the Plutomon and a Devimon in hand in case I want to put down a blocker, and then he's only at 1 cost, so that's nice. And maybe if I draw some ultimates, we'll see a Plutomon here at some point. But he's just going to... Oh, awesome. Speaking of ultimates, I got Lady Devimon. So he's just going to play another Kokuamon. So he seems to be setting up something big, but he doesn't have any, like, ultimates in play, maybe? But yeah, so just... I'm going to bring out the Gabumon on top of that Pagumon. No, on top of the Demi in my raising area, whatever. And then I'm going to attack with the Metal Garurumon. Run into a Lalamon there. Not going to Trump Sword anything. I don't want to waste Trump Sword on a rookie. So, yep, I'm going to Digivolve Devimon. Now, might have been a better play just to leave that in hand. In case, like, because, like, now he knows I have the Devimon, so he's going to be a little bit cautious, whereas, like, if I didn't Digivolve it, he would, maybe do something, like, crazy, attack with a Hercules or something, and then I could get rid of it for free. But in this instance, I wanted to leave him with 1 memory. So he's just going to bring out the Sunflowmon, Digivolve Blossomon by resting itself, and, like I said, this is the crazy thing, even with 1 memory, he's already got 2 Digimon on the field, and then he's just going to Digivolve straight into Nidhoggmon. So, this is a similar situation. Like, this was partially my bad, because I probably should have been playing around this. I could have expected this. It just didn't occur to me that, like, with 1 memory, he would be able to work up into that play. But yeah, that was like a bad, like, judgment call on my part. Anyways, he's just going to Digivolve that Nidhoggmon. So now, first of all, it's rested, so I can't even Trump Sword it. But now I just don't have the Metal Garurumon, so I can't use any option cards for free. But I do have the Devimon. He does have a blocker though, so if I do like try to attack, I don't want to see a Chaosmon. And then just that guy being 13,000 is very problematic. So I try to attack. He is going to block. I did play the Back for Revenge, so that it's basically, I got a free like destruction for his blocker for 2 memory, and then I'm just going to Digivolve into the Lady Devimon, draw 3 off of that, and then discard 2. So we're going to see a Grizzly Wings and something else, maybe Candlemon. I don't know if I need him. Okay, another Devimon go into the trash. And then at this point, not sure if my trash is... Yep, so my trash is indeed high enough. I'm going to Digivolve into Lilithmon and then get both the Grizzly Wings and the Back for Revenge back to my hand. So that is awesome. And then next turn, hopefully, if nothing happens to the Queen here, we'll be able to not only get rid of one of his cards with maybe Trump Sword or, play a Grizzly Wings or something like that. But I'll also be able to delete that Kokuamon that I don't really like. Security Attack 1 is kind of scary, especially on all these powerful greens, so I'll be able to delete that with Lady Devimon's effect. And then also, she does have Vengeance, which is awesome. Not sure if he realized that. Maybe he just like forgot that like Devimon also had the inherited effect of Vengeance, but Lilithmon does actually have Vengeance. I keep saying Vengeance. It's Retaliation in like the official like English release, so I'll try to like lean towards that term more often. But yeah, so he's just going to Digivolve that Lalamon and then play the Terriermon. So this freaking little bunny is actually hard countering one of the 7 Demon Lords. I can't actually gain any memory with Lilithmon's effect because Terriermon is on the field. So that's kind of a problem. I can get rid of it though because I do have that Lady Devimon's inherited effect. So I'm going to play Grizzly Wings, of course, just for the plain 2 cost. And then now, Terriermon is going to die. And so here's the thing, I wasn't actually sure if like that would all happen simultaneously. So like if I play Grizzly Wings, I pay the 2, Terriermon dies, and then maybe Lilithmon activates, I gain the 2. But we just went with like, Lilith, since Terriermon was already on the field, it's fine. We'll just, use it for next time. So then for that back to the front, I said back to the front. Back for Revenge, I use it on Lilithmon, so then I'm going to get that Vengeance effect or Retaliation, killing the Nidhoggmon, and then Lilithmon is going to come straight back. Now, again, I don't know whether, if let's say I played another option card that turn, if it's considered to be, like, the same Lilithmon. So, like, will I be able to use that once per turn effect again, or not? I don't think so, because it's just like a hard once per turn, right? But anyways, it didn't come up because I went over memory. So I'm going to leave him with 1, and then he's going to bring out the Lalamon and Digivolve into the Blossomon there. So it seems more or less even. I've got 3 security cards to his 4. We both got 2 Digimon on field. I do have lots of options in my hand, both option cards and like potential Digimon I can Digivolve into. I got the Chimeramon, so like when my Tapermon does come out, I can potentially get rid of anything. He's going to Hidden Potential. So again, we see the Nidhoggmon. He is going to trash 4 and then send the Meramon back to the bottom of the deck, which is fine. I don't really care about him. Like, it was, like, a little bit annoying, but I've got the Lilithmon in play, so I don't really care. So then he is just going to have that rested and maybe do something else here. I don't think he'll be able to get me at 1 memory. He'll probably have to, like, play a rookie from his hand. So we might be working with 2 or 3 next turn. But yeah, I could definitely Chimeramon. I could definitely... Back for Revenge as well. I don't have a Devimon, so, well, like the Vengeance, Retaliation Devimon, so can't do that with the Nidhogg. But he's just going to Digivolve into the Lilithmon, the Lilymon, and then reveal the top 5. Fortunately for me, it fizzles. He doesn't actually get any of those cards. So then I'm going to bring out my Tapermon. He doesn't have blockers, so it might be worth it to just start attack a couple times. And especially because I do have that Back for Revenge. Yeah, so the play here might be Back for Revenge, attack with Tapermon, and then like play Chimeramon, get rid of Lilymon. That might be the play. So I'm going to draw off of this destruction. Actually, draw 2 and discard 1 because the Demi-Meramon as well. And then Tapermon is just going to come straight back. And it didn't actually cost me anything because I do have the Lilithmon on field. So just deciding what to discard here. And I'm going to attack with Lilithmon, maybe? Okay, so I'm actually just going to attack his Lilymon. And then Digivolve into Devimon, draw one card. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this was the best play either. I could have taken off another security card, or I could have just, like, not attacked with Lilithmon. Because, well, I do have the blocker, but now I'm going to have to sacrifice it. But either way, I think it worked out okay. Because now his Lilymon is dead, and then I still have the Tapirmon. I do have a blocker. So I'm working with the same amount of cards, kind of. But then if I did do the Chimeramon play, it would have left him with 4 as opposed to 1. And again, I just didn't want to, like, leave him with anything more than 1. Because even leaving him with the 1 is, like, he still is able to, like, beat my ass. And, like, I just don't want to give him 4 memories. So Chimeramon, I don't know. You guys can decide if maybe that was the right play. But he's just going to attack with the Nidhoggmon, and my Devimon's going to die. And then this is the unfortunate thing. He is going to Chaosmon, Valder Army. That is the one where when it is Digivolved, you get to activate a minus 7,000 on one of your opponent's Digimon 2 times. So you can use it on the same Digimon. So he's going to kill my Lilithmon, leaving me with 5 memory. So now here's the thing. It's on Digivolution effects really good, and it doesn't have, like, security attack buffs or anything. So I really don't want to, like, get rid of it, as crazy as that sounds, because it does have an on deletion effect where you gain 3 memory. So I'm just trying to, like, spam the field at this point. Like, I don't have, like, the opportunity to set up for anything else crazy. So I just really want to, like, pick his security. I could have Plutomon or something, but the thing is like, I don't have anything in my hand worthwhile to activate. And I couldn't Trump Sword because, well, first of all, it was rested, and second, I don't think I want to Trump Sword that, because it'll be like a 10 cost, basically. So he is just going to Digivolve into Kabuterimon, which is unfortunate, and then Digivolve into Blossomon. And I think I already know what's coming next. And again, this is the crazy thing, is like, he can just do all of this for free, and he's just going to Nidhoggmon me, paying nothing for that Digivolution and getting rid of both of my Digimon. So at this point, he's got 2 insanely powerful Digimon on field. If he's playing another Chaosmon, he could drop that if he doesn't like anything I do next turn. But he's gonna leave me with 4 after playing that Mimi. But he has got 2 very powerful Digimon. Can't Trump Sword either of them, even though I have 2 Trump Swords in hand. This is where Hell's Gate would come in handy. That would be amazing right now. But I'm going to Digivolve into Devimon. I really like this Devimon, the Devimon with Retaliation, because it just lets me get rid of my opponent's Digimon that I don't like. Now, I am actually just going to Digivolve into Skullmarimon, and then maybe Plutomon here? Yep, so Digivolve into Plutomon, just trying to cycle through my deck, get something that might help me. And then, again, he does still have that Retaliation effect. It's also an inherited effect. So if he, like, tries to rest me and run over anything, his Digimon's going to die as well. And then I'm going to get that free activation for the Necrophobia, and hopefully just getting powerful bodies on field. And then I do have Metal Garurumon, which won't, like, help me because it does have a Digi-Burst effect, but maybe if I draw into another Lilithmon or another Plutomon, that might be awesome. So yeah, lots of cards in my hand. Maybe not the best management, but he's just going to Digivolve that Lalamon. He's going to Needle Spray my Plutomon, and again, it does have Vengeance. But, like I was mentioning, like, I kind of, like, glossed over this. Like, I did mention, I was like, oh, yeah, I literally said Chaosmon, he gets that +3 memory effect. But I didn't realize, I was like, oh, yeah, my opponent can trigger that, too. So he's just going to run into me. I'm going to draw a lot of cards. I think I was actually close to decking out here. I probably only had, like, 5 or 6 cards left in deck. But he's just going to run over my Plutomon. Not going to be able to do anything about that. And then he is going to gain the 3 memory from the Valder Armbus effect, and now he's got a Nidhoggmon, Lalamon for next turn. He could actually bring it out with the Mimi, which I think he's going to do. I'm just deciding what to discard here. I don't think it matters at this point. I don't want to say I lose, but, like, I do have Lilithmon, so that might be something. If he brings out that Lalamon, I'll be able to delete that with Lady Devimon's effect and, get 2 option cards back and maybe do something there. He's going to play that Yoshi again and then potentially activate Mimi. Maybe? Yeah, so he's going to use Mimi again, and then bring out that Lolomon. I just love that combo. I think that combo is so awesome. And then he is going to play Terriermon again, maybe? Oh, okay, he's going to attack first, right? He's going to attack first, and then play Terriermon. So playing around Trump Sword, getting rid of one of my securities simultaneously, and not only that, now I just have to deal with this bunny, and like I was saying, he hard counters Lilithmon. It's crazy, but he does, and I can't do anything. So I could Digivolve something, like maybe Devimon, and then I could Trump Sword like one of his rookies, I guess. But yeah, at this point, it is not looking good for me, because next turn, all he has to do is put down, well, nothing, actually. He can just attack. I do have Devimon, so I could, like, you know, play him, but I just, yeah, I just kind of gave up. So I'm just going to Trump Sword his Terriermon, and he is going to flip over his egg there. And that's the crazy thing is, like, he has 2 Digimon on field now. But Mimi is like a form of haste in this game where, like, the Digimon that you bring out can actually attack. So now he's just going to attack for game. So he's going to hit me with the Nidhoggmon. I'm going to resolve Grizzly Wings, I guess, why not, and bring back a Tapirmon. It's not actually going to matter unless we see something crazy in security, but he is just going to attack me for game. So that is going to be it, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.